Have you ever thought that the dollar, the very currency that sets the price of everything in the world, your gas, your shopping, even your dream of going to America, could one day collapse? Yes, right now a global debate is taking place: death of the dollar. This isn't just some conspiracy theory made up by a random YouTuber. Some of the world's top economists and financial experts are warning about it. But is this really about to happen or just hype? Today we'll extend this script with facts, counter-questions, and twists to keep you engaged until the very end. Let's go on this journey. And remember, in the end, I'll ask for your opinion. American trend forecaster Gerald Celente recently said, "The death of the dollar has begun." This statement is linked to the 2025 BRICS revolt, where nations like India, China, Brazil, Russia, and South Africa are pushing their own currencies. Nobel Prize winners Jeffrey Sachs and Joseph Stiglitz have warned that the dollar's exorbitant privilege is ending, meaning America enjoys the unique benefit of printing the world's money and spending it without real effort. Even global institutions like S&P and JP Morgan are saying that while the dollar is still leading, its dominance is shrinking. For example, in 2025, the dollar's DXY index dropped by 10.7%, the biggest fall in 50 years. But here's the counter-question. Are these warnings truly serious or just media hype? After all, the dollar still makes up 58% of the world's foreign reserves. Can BRICS really challenge it? What do you think? Share in the comments. The answer lies in America's recent policies. Trump signed defense and critical minerals deals with Ukraine, angering Russia. He imposed hefty tariffs, up to 50%, on India because India was buying oil from Russia. These tariffs pushed New Delhi toward talks with its rival China. In fact, Indian PM Narendra Modi is planning his first trip to Beijing in 7 years for the SCO summit. Meanwhile, America's support for Pakistan, in arms and diplomacy, has raised concerns in India. All of this is pushing India to strengthen BRICS. Now think about this teaser. If America is frustrating its own allies with tariffs, isn't this its own mistake? Counter-question, should India join hands with China or stay aligned with America? How could this decision change our future? In this background, Brazil's President Lula da Silva opened a new chapter. He said, "How long will we just keep talking? Now we must take real steps. BRICS must launch its own currency." After this statement, China's President Xi Jinping spoke with Lula and showed interest in being part of the project. This shows that Beijing is ready to play an active role, like in the 2025 BRICS summit, where local currency trade was strongly promoted. BRICS is expanding with more than 10 countries, and de-dollarization trends are accelerating in 2025. The dollar's share in global FX reserves is dropping, while non-dollar trade is increasing. Here's an engaging twist. But will this new currency actually launch? On X, Twitter, people seem excited, but the challenges are huge, like internal differences within BRICS. Counter-question, if a BRICS currency arrives, how will it affect your wallet? Will the Indian rupee get stronger? The picture just got more interesting. Yesterday, on August 15, 2025, Putin and Trump held negotiations in Alaska, discussing the Ukraine war, mineral deals, and even Alaska's resources. But the talks failed, no ceasefire deal, which means Russia will now throw even more strength behind BRICS, becoming the dollar's biggest challenger. Zelensky is heading to meet Trump, but Putin has warned him not to torpedo the talks. Here's the suspense. Will this failure unite BRICS even more? Or will America manage to protect its privilege? On X, people are saying de-dollarization is now irreversible. Counter-question, if a deal had been reached between Putin and Trump, would the dollar have been safe? What's your guess? This story isn't just about a currency, it's about global power. The death of the dollar may not happen right away, but the trends in 2025 show that the threat is real. Gold reserves are rising, and non-dollar trade is growing at 10x the speed. In the coming years, it will be decided whether the world moves toward a multipolar financial system, or America manages to protect its exorbitant privilege. But remember, de-dollarization is not just a BRICS goal, it's becoming a necessity for every nation. Do you think the dollar is really about to die, or is this just temporary hype? Comment below and share your thoughts. The best comment will get a shout out in the next video. And if you liked this script, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Hit the bell icon so you don't miss future updates. Here's my question for you. Should India join the BRICS currency? Let's discuss. Stay tuned, because this story isn't over yet.